This man, Ebo Noah, is a bold reminder that when someone believes their vision strongly enough, they can attempt things the world calls impossible. And if you adopt even a fraction of his mindset, you may find the courage to pursue your own mission no matter how unbelievable it seems. His story is intense. He says he received a divine warning that a catastrophic flood is coming. People mocked him, insulted him, and called him unstable. Yet he continued. He gathered wood, hired carpenters, and began building not one, but 8 massive arks, each planned to hold 5,000 people, because he believes the world is running out of time. From the first nail to the global headlines, his life has been a blend of struggle, ridicule, determination, and unshakable conviction. In this video, I'll give you mind-blowing highlights from his journey, with the powerful life lessons at every major point. By the end, you'll understand how dangerous it is to live by fear and how powerful it is to live by conviction. So let's begin. Lesson 1. Vision before validation. In Ghana, sometime between 2024 and 2025, the name Ebo Noah began spreading across social media. Not because of wealth, not because of fame, but because he announced that God had shown him a vision. A destructive global flood was coming beginning December 25th, 2025. Most people dismissed the message before he even finished speaking. But he did something nobody expected. Instead of hiding or seeking approval, Ebo Noah began constructing a wooden ark so large that people stopped in the streets just to stare. He said it was only the first of 8 arks, each one meant to save thousands who believed this message. Videos surfaced of him supervising workers as they cut planks and erected beams under the hot Ghanaian sun, all while entire communities laughed at him. He didn't wait for validation. He didn't ask for permission. He acted on the vision he believed he had received. Now, what can we learn from this? Lesson: a real vision doesn't need everyone's approval before you begin. My good friend, when something burns inside you so strongly that you can't sleep without thinking about it, that vision is already calling you into action. Stop waiting for people to clap. Stop waiting for the world to agree. Every great builder starts alone. Imagine you have a business idea no one believes in. Instead of postponing it because people don't see what you see, start working quietly. Build the first sample. Launch the first product. Because when you act, people no longer judge your idea. They respond to your results. As Steve Jobs famously said, the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. Lesson 2. Action silence doubt. As the months passed, Ebo Noah didn't only talk about the ark. He built it. Nails hammered, wood shaped, workers sweating, the structure rising inch by inch. People who thought it was a joke began to realize he was serious. Some online commenters mocked him relentlessly. Others called him a prophet. But regardless of the noise, one thing became clear. Ebo Noah had turned his words into something physically visible. Footage began circulating of huge wooden frames towering over neighborhoods. He explained that when the flood begins, 5,000 people would enter each ark, and he urged Ghanaians not to wait until it was too late. Whether anyone believed him or not, he continued building, because action was the only language he trusted. Now, what can we learn from this? Lesson: when you take bold action, you convert people's doubt into evidence. The average person argues endlessly, trying to convince others that their dreams make sense. But true builders don't waste time debating. They show their seriousness through visible progress. So if you find yourself trying to convince family or friends about a project you want to start, stop talking so much. Instead, begin producing results, even small ones. Once people see movement, their energy will shift from doubt to curiosity. As Napoleon Hill said, what the mind can conceive and believe it can achieve. Lesson 3. Courage to stand alone. No matter how much progress he made, the mockery didn't stop. Some said he was mental unstable. Others called him a conman. Many insisted that God would never flood the world again, so his entire mission was pointless. Some even traveled just to watch him and laugh. But here's what shocked me. Every time he was confronted, Ebo Noah spoke calmly. He didn't curse people out. He didn't respond with anger. He simply repeated his conviction and returned to his work.
I said, you can insult me. I will never insult anybody here.
In interviews, he often said, I am obeying the vision I was given. Whether people believe it or not is not my responsibility. That level of focus, especially under ridicule, is rare. Now, what can we learn from this? You must be willing to walk alone when your purpose separates you from the crowd. My good friend, whenever you try to do something different, society will try to pull you back into normalcy. They will tease you, they will question your sanity, but if you collapse every time someone laughs at you, you will never rise into your true destiny. Imagine you want to change careers or start a new venture, and everyone around you thinks it's a stupid idea. Instead of shrinking, stand firm, because their laughter doesn't define your direction. Your purpose does. As Eleanor Roosevelt said, do what you feel in your heart to be right, for you'll be criticized anyway. Lesson 4. Preparing for tomorrow, even when today looks calm. What makes Ebo Noah's story fascinating is this. He was building for a future nobody else could see. He predicted a deadly flood even though meteorologists, scientists, and weather agencies said nothing unusual was coming. Most people trusted data. He trusted his vision. Whether his prophecy comes true or not, one thing is undeniable. The man is prepared. He has spent years building something that, in his eyes, could save lives. While others were debating, joking, or scrolling through social media, he was stacking planks and constructing beams as if time was running out. Now, what can we learn from this? Lesson: preparing early is better than panicking late. The average person waits until pressure hits before they start moving. But truly wise people anticipate trouble, opportunities, or change long before it arrives. So imagine you're working at a job and you feel the company is unstable. Instead of waiting for a sudden layoff like everyone else, start preparing. Acquire new skills, save more money, explore side income. When uncertainty arrives, you won't be shaken. As Benjamin Franklin said, by failing to prepare, you are preparing to fail. Lesson 5. Ownership of belief. In every video and interview, Ebo Noah invites people to join him in preparing for what he believes is coming. He doesn't force anyone. He doesn't manipulate. He simply states his message and carries the weight of it on his own shoulders. He is fully aware that if December 25th, 2025 arrives without a flood, people will mock him even harder. Yet he continues. That level of ownership, right or wrong, is rare in a world where people fear embarrassment more than failure. Now, what can we learn from this? Lesson: if you truly believe in something, stand boldly behind it, even if it costs you comfort. My good friend, conviction is not cheap. It demands confidence, responsibility, and courage. Whether you are pursuing a dream, defending your values, or following a calling, you must accept the weight of your choice. For example, if you choose to start a business your family does not believe in, don't hide when challenges arise. Own your decision. Push through. Finish what you started. As Marcus Aurelius once said, the opinion of 10,000 men is of no value if you know the truth. Let me conclude with this. My good friend, whether you agree with Ebo Noah or not, his story teaches us one powerful truth. Your mindset and your choices carry far more power than your circumstances. When you hold a vision tightly, move consistently, and ignore the noise around you, you become unstoppable. Even if the world doubts you, your discipline will carve its own path. Even if his vision does not come true, the man went from a few thousand followers, and at the time of making this video, he is already fast approaching 1 million followers on TikTok alone. The attention he is getting alone can set him up for a great future if he uses it wisely. So, either way, he wins. Just as Eleanor Roosevelt said, the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. So, until I see you again in the next video, which is already being prepared, remember that life gives us episodes of chaos and peace. But after each episode, pause and ask yourself, what can I learn from this?